Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to get your film out of your manual film SLR camera when you've completed a full roll of film. And I'll just say right now, please excuse any loud sounds you hear while I'm in here. This room has a very loud heating system. So the first step is to finish photographing your roll of film. And the way that you know that you've finished photographing is that you take a picture and wind the lever, and at some point you'll go ahead and wind that lever and it won't go. Okay, and that indicates that you've finished your roll of film. It has completely pulled out of its container that is over on this side of the camera, and all the film has been pulled out to this side of the camera and rolled around the reel in the camera. So what we need to do now is get that film from this side back into its container so we can pull it out safely in the light. At this point, you do not want to open the back of your camera. You will expose all the film to light if you were to do that. And this works on all manual film SLR cameras like Nikons and Canons and Pentax, Olympus, Minolta, Yashica, Mamiya, any camera that you might have that has a manual film winder. Once you're sure that you've finished the roll of film, turn the camera over on its bottom and you'll see a little button in an indentation right here. Sometimes the button is black and sometimes it's chrome silver. And what you need to do is push that button in, just like so. And what that does is it releases this reel that's on this side of your camera that you stuck the film in when you loaded it, and it allows it to spin backwards. And now that that reel can spin backwards, we can flip up our film winding lever over here on this side of the camera. Look for that arrow. Sometimes it's on the knob itself, sometimes it's on the lever. And it will almost always indicate to turn the knob clockwise. So we'll take that knob and turn it clockwise. And at some point, it's got a little tension as you turn it. At some point you'll hear a little bit of clicking, which is the film coming out of the slot on this side of the camera. And then soon after that, it'll get really easy to spin, and that indicates that all the film has released from this side of the camera and is now in your canister. There was the clicking, and now it's really easy to spin. At that point, you can open the back of your camera by pulling up your film winding knob. And your film will be right there in the camera. If you see any film at this point, close the door to the camera right away, close it too, and check in a dark room or in a dark bag, or ask someone with a little more experience about what's going on with that film. In all likelihood, the film tore in your little film canister, and it's not winding back into the camera. But if everything goes as planned, your film will be in its little container and you can pull it out. Helps to turn the camera upside down and just let that film drop right out. Always being mindful, of course, of the shutter, which is in here. It's very delicate, and whenever you open the back of your camera, you should be aware of that and stay away from that shutter in there. At this point, you can put in new film. If you don't have fresh film to put in or aren't ready, just close the camera and leave it like that. Your film canister is now ready for the next step, which is taking it and developing it, or taking it to a store and having it developed there. And that's all there is to getting the film out of your manual film SLR. Enjoy your photography, and I bid you good day.